Let's create some light projection from any text. The script is called projection, and when I start it, I have the option to run it from scratch or from an existing text. Let's start from scratch. Here I can enter the text I want, and by default, the script will make all the letters in uppercases. It will make it easier to make the projection even. Now it will stop and asks me to choose a font. By default here I have it Arial, but maybe I want to have something different. I'll use here Bernard MD Condensed. This is the font. All the other settings of the text tool will be ignored, so I don't need to change anything else. And I run the script a second time. Now I need to choose the color or the gradient. The effect will be more dramatic if I have a gradient because the lights are going to be more varied. So let's find something that is colorful. Again, the script will stop now, and you see there's a line on top, and I'm asked to move the line where I want the colors to be picked. This line is a little thin, so in order to grab it, I can hold the Shift key and I don't have to be precise. It will follow because I'm going to be moving the whole layer. So I can decide I want to have the colors from the very tip or a little less, which could be interesting. For example, if I zoom in on top, for example, of the T, I'm going to have a wide part, but if I go a little further down, I'm going to have small, medium, and small parts. So I like this idea here where I'm going to have more separate pieces. And I run the script again. It will create the upper lights. It stops, so I can move that white line again, but toward the bottom. So again, I'm going to try to find a place where I have more separate sections. And I run the script again. And I'm done. Now this has individual layers, so if I only wanted to have the top, I can hide the bottom and use only those. I can obviously remove the background if I want to use those top two layers somewhere else. Now I had the option to run this script on an existing text, so maybe I can use this text and run it on that image. In this case, I'm going to be using an existing text, option 2. I will be asked how many lines I have, so that will make the script able to calculate the dimension. So I have 2 lines of text. Again, I'm going to move the top line to the top of my text. Again, I'm using the Shift key to grab that line without having to be very, very precise. Otherwise, sometimes I might grab the background instead. And I'm done. So you can see how the top is a different width than the bottom because I had different length of the words. Now it's your turn to create projection lights from any text you want.